Welcome to the Arlington Career Center 2021 Commencement Ceremony. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Go this way. Go down the middle. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you to our JROTC color guard and to Talia Penn for that awesome rendition of the national anthem. As principal, I want to welcome, yes. As principal, I want to welcome you on behalf of the faculty, staff, and distinguished guests of Arlington Career Center. We are so thrilled to be here in person to celebrate our 2021 graduates. Seated on the platform are Superintendent Dr. Francisco Duran, School Board Member Mr. Reed Goldstein, President of Northern Virginia Community College, Dr. Ann Kress, Assistant Superintendent of Administrative Services, Dr. Jeanette Allen, Assistant Principal, Jessica Baker, Assistant Principal, Corey Maynor, Director of Counseling, Louis Villafane. Our 4 program coordinators, Ms. Madeline LaSalle, Ms. Catherine Steinmetz, Ms. Amanda Trevino, and Ms. Christina Eagle. And our student speakers tonight will be Jacob Harrison, Abby DeCall, Scarlet Barrera Jovel, and Leah Tampubalon. I want to acknowledge and thank our parents, family, and friends who have lovingly supported our graduates every step of the way. Will you please rise and be acknowledged at this time? Thank you to our ACC teachers, coordinators, counselors, support staff, administrators, APS Central staff, NOVA dual enrolled staff for your unshakable belief and support of our graduates. Please rise. And thank you to our scholarship donors for your incredibly generous support. If you would rise at this time. Not sure if you're able to make it, but thank you. We have incredibly generous donors. Class of 2021. Are you soaking this in? What a moment. You are surrounded by those you love and support you. This year, more than any other, has been a year of unthinkable challenges. You have shown incredible grace, compassion, and inner strength. Know that our core values of mindfulness, integrity, respect, and resiliency are deeply rooted in you. Together, we have seen your passion for learning ignite in you. Through patience and perseverance, it will grow in you, carry you forward, and change this world. We love you, we believe in you, and we celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2021, you did it! We are honored this evening to welcome Dr. Ann Kress. She is president of Northern Virginia Community College. Thanks to the steady support and partnership with NOVA, we have 7 students who will earn an Associates of Science degree in computer science, 14 with general education certificates, and 22 who have been accepted to the Pathway to Baccalaureate program. Dr. Kress is the 6th president of NOVA. Her leadership focuses on the role NOVA plays in assuring meaningful and equitable access to educational and economic opportunity, connecting students to transformational high-quality programs, building innovative industry and community partnerships, and increasing philanthropic support of student success. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ann Kress.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful evening this is. Oh, I'm so excited to be here. So good evening, graduates, and congratulations. I am so excited and delighted to join you in this incredible celebration of everything that you have achieved so far this year. I am also delighted, as you heard, that this is really the first class of dual enrollment graduates. So well done. Super excited about that. Yes. So my thanks go out to Principal Chung. I want to thank Superintendent Duran. I want to thank the school board and everyone at the Arlington Career Center and in Arlington schools for this incredible invitation to talk with you this evening. So we are gathered here to celebrate you, all of you graduates who have benefited from every single program that the Arlington Career Center has to offer, and it is an amazing place, right? The Academy, Arlington Tech, the English Learner Institute, PEP, and Teen Parenting. No matter where you started your journey to this stage tonight has taught you one lesson, and it's that you didn't get here by yourself. Right? So one of the quotes I keep returning to this graduation season comes from Helen Keller. And she once said, "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." And so I want to invite you, before I start celebrating you, to celebrate all of those who helped you do so much. I want to ask you to thank your teachers and your counselors and the student and the school leadership team. I want to invite you to thank your friends and your family, whether that's your grandparents, your parents, your children, your aunts and uncles, your cousins. Please join me in thanking them for everything that they helped you do that got you here tonight. Let's celebrate them. I saw them walking in with you. I saw how excited they were. I saw them taking your photos. I saw you taking photos of each other. This is just a moment that is shared, and I want you to sit and reflect in that, right? So when we come to you, though, I don't want to forget you, right? Because you are amazing. Everything that you have done is amazing. The success that you have achieved, the accomplishments, right? Especially in this year. As the principal was talking about, I have to say personally, my son is a high school senior. He is graduating this year. I know what you've been through, right? I know that there have been days where you thought, forget it, right? I can't do another Zoom. I can't do another Teams. I can't do another whatever. I can't put another mask on. I can't get out of bed again. I just can't. But you did. Right? You did every single day. You did. Yes, yes. And that's why you're here. I want you to think about that, right? This is a superpower. This year you have developed superpowers, and we have names for them, right? Creativity, flexibility, resilience, determination, persistence. You demonstrated every one of those superpowers. That's what got you here tonight. But I'm also here to tell you, you're not done with them. Right? It was literally 4 decades ago that I was sitting where you're sitting right now. That is correct. I'm very old. So 4 decades ago, I was sitting where you're sitting tonight. And I thought, I got this. I'm ready. And what you'll discover is that you have faced challenges and you will face challenges again. Carry those superpowers with you. What you have learned this year, hold them tight. You will use them over and over and over again. But most importantly, what those powers have taught you this year is that you got this. When you face a challenge in the future, you'll be able to look back and think, I got this, because you do. You have shown that. That is why you're here today. And know that tonight is just the very beginning, right? Again, I am the voice of wisdom. I've officially earned that for my age. And when you leave after this ceremony and the sun has set and you look up to the stars, think about how you're going to reach for those. How you will pick one out and you will say to yourself, I got this. I am aiming for that one. I am going to reach for that one. And then, when you've got it, find your next star. This year has taught you, you can do that. You are incredibly empowered. This is what you're taking from your high school commencement. And that's important because over and over again this year of COVID, I have heard people say, you know, this has been a failure of imagination. We just could not have imagined that this would have happened. And I've also heard over this year of so many reckonings that some problems are just too big to solve. But then I look out at you, and I know the incredible education you have had at the Career Center. And I know you have the tools to solve these problems. That is what you have learned. Your high school education has prepared you to think big thoughts, to dream big dreams, and to imagine new futures. You got this, right? Over the past 4 years, you've become inventive and collaborative problem solvers. You have gained the ability to research and investigate and design and develop and test and launch solutions to problems. And that is just what the world needs. The world needs you. It needs your vision and your enthusiasm and your intelligence and your passion to make the world that we live in a more equitable and inclusive place. We need your vision to make the world one in which all people are valued, where talent can always find opportunity. We need you because you got this. The opportunities that are in front of you now are powerful and transformational. Some of you have already earned associate degrees. Oh my goodness, and you haven't even graduated high school yet in computer science. And some of you have already earned certificates in general education. If you're among those students, can you give yourself a hand? Can we give them a hand? And I want to double congratulate these amazing Nova Nighthawk grads. Yes, some of you are joining us in the fall to continue your studies, and you'll be bringing with you college credits that because you're so super smart, you earned for free while you were in high school. That's amazing, right? And some of you are heading off to universities across the state and across the nation. Others of you are ready to earn for what you've been learning. You're beginning exciting careers in information technology and healthcare and the trades, and your timing could not be more impeccable, right? You are entering into a job market that is heating up, and you have skills and hands-on experience that employers value. You will walk across the stage right into employment opportunities. Why? Because you got this. You are definitely on your way to greatness, without a doubt. But before you go, I want to share one piece of advice that served me well over the 40 years since I graduated high school, and I'm going to wrap it up in a story. So I was a high school honors student. I was super smart. I always thought I was super smart, and you can see that this story is not going to end well. So I sailed through most of my classes, right? I was an early admission to a large university, but I was also a first-generation college student. My parents didn't have money to send me to college. I was going to college on scholarships and loans. And the one thing I knew was that I needed good grades to keep both of those things if I wanted to stay in school, and I did. Right? I'd never been to college before. No one in my family had, and it was so exciting to me. So I was in my English class, my college composition 1 class. I wrote a paper, thought it was a work of genius, had to say it, got my grade back. Do you think it was an A? No. Do you think it was a B? It was a C. A C. My heart fell out of my body. I thought I was going to cry in the classroom. As soon as the class was over, I followed my teacher, Dr. Lopez, back to her office. Right? She must have been able to feel me right behind her. So she walks into her office, I walk into her office, and I, who have no college degree, nothing, proceed to explain to her how she clearly misinterpreted my work of genius. Right? She, who had a doctorate in English literature and had written several writing textbooks, was very patient. She sat down and she listened to me. And she listened. And when I paused to take a breath, she looked at me and she said, very firmly but very quietly, "Ms. Kress, let's figure out what you want to do. Now, you can yell at me about a grade I am not going to change. Or you can stop talking and sit down and start listening. Because I am more than happy to tell you how to be a better writer. And you will also then get better grades. So if you want to turn around and walk into the hallway and decide which of those 2 options you would like to choose, I'll be here waiting." I thought I was going to cry. And I paused, and I sat down, and I said, "What would you like to tell me, Dr. Lopez?" And she proceeded to talk. And we got to know each other very, very well. And I must have listened because I eventually became an English professor. But the most important lesson I learned that day wasn't where to put a comma, how to fix a sentence. It was that sometimes you need to stop talking and start listening. And that is where learning begins. So as you walk out of here, I would encourage you to think about that. It is not where learning ends, but it is where it starts. All learning starts with listening. Listening to people who agree with you and disagree with you. Listening to people who share your worldview and people who do not. Listening to people who cheer you on and people who tell you tough truths. That is learning. That is growing. That is how you got here tonight. Don't forget that. Keep that muscle working. Keep listening and keep learning and keep growing, because the success that you started here will only continue if you keep that going. It will keep you moving forward. It'll keep you moving forward to greatness. It will help you see the next star after the one you've already reached. Listen. Learn. Over and over again. Always remember, you got this, graduates. Congratulations. We are so proud of you, and the future is so much more hopeful because of everything that you have to bring to it. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Kress, for that very, very moving message. At this time, our program coordinators will introduce each of our student speakers.
Hello, my name is Madeline LaSalle, and I am the coordinator of the Arlington Career Center's Academy. I am pleased with the opportunity to congratulate the 12 Academy students graduating today. Najia, spirited, smart, show them what you are made of at Radford. David, your smile takes my breath away. You are the Academy Phoenix. Mateo, authentic, humble, and always respectful. Sí se puede. Leslie, sweet, mature, and the voice of reason. Marymount is so lucky to have you. Ernest, you have overcome so much, but look at you now. Greatness awaits you. Kayla, only had the opportunity to have you for a year, but I see so much greatness in you. You are poderosa. Marcellus, you are a quiet giant. Remember, you will reach any goal you set your mind to. Lamaria, do great things at Morgan State. Eugene, continue to make the right choices and live the life you dream of. Elena, you are strong and resilient. Make those dreams come true. Yasim, always strategic, making moves. Go get them at Howard. And now I want to introduce to you one of my dazzling dozen. This student has been at the Academy since 9th grade and exemplifies what is meant when we use the slogan, "We are ACC." He has taken advantage of all the Career Center has to offer and has led the way for his class. He is a resolved leader who gradually gained his voice as a spokesperson and advocate, not only for the Academy, but also for his beloved ROTC program, and as a representative of the MSAM, where he expanded his passion for naming issues affecting Black males and assuring Black and brown boys are seen beyond stereotypes. We are so proud of him, his hard work, and for always showing up. In the fall, he will be attending the Virginia Military Institute. There, he will continue his leadership journey. Please join me in welcoming Jacob Harrison as the student speaker for the Academy class of 2021.
Well, I'm done talking. All right, never mind. Okay. Hello, fellow seniors of the graduating class of 2021. My name is Jacob Harrison. I first would love it if everyone would show some love for this strong group of seniors. The hope, the courage, the pride, and intellectuality you all have instilled inside of you to finally finish school and walk across this stage shows how talented and educated you all are. You guys have proved more than was ever asked for. The excellence you all strive for, no matter the race, shows how Arlington Career Center is an open, diverse, effective school. You guys as students have made this school flourish in many ways, and it would not have been possible without our invoice and leadership throughout. I want each of you at the end of this ceremony to have the encouragement to say to yourself, I did this. But I'll tell you this, you're only halfway. You're only halfway because you still have the rest of your guys' lives to live. You still have college, work, families, and lives to build. Whatever you guys and gals want to be in life, so be it. Just know that there is still more to learn. I remember in ROTC class, it was my first year. I couldn't believe I was in the Career Center. I was frustrated, and I didn't know what to think to have an open ear to anybody. I know you all have been at this point where you felt like you weren't going to make it. You all felt like you weren't making an impact on your own life. But everyone makes mistakes. That was me. I can vouch for many others as well, but those mistakes make stronger people. You must make mistakes to improve yourself as an individual, and look at you all. We all have made mistakes, and look what mistakes have molded us to become. I remember when our class first came into the Career Center. I can't lie, we were all quiet, immature, but we grew as a bunch and showed ourselves up. Whether it was school board conferences, color guards, heritage months, or speeches, as I'm doing now, through all of our accomplishments, you are all looking to receive a one-way ticket to the next chapter of you all graduates' lives. I thank Arlington Career Center and Ms. Chung for her unconditional love for every person, no matter their background or color. Not only has this school stopped us from constant clutter and overwhelming amounts of noise at other schools, but it has allowed us to branch out with teachers and other students from other programs and accept them for who they really are genuinely. I personally love this experience. I was at my lowest around 8th grade. Ms. Gagan, I know you can vouch. And I didn't think I wouldn't make it here back when I was 14. But like Chris Brown said, look at me now. But really, life over the Career Center has made me a strong, vibrant, intellectual speaker, reader, mentor, and student in school and in public. It's been so surreal, you all. But today is not the end of anything. I want you guys to save at least 20, 30-something contacts and remember them. Small moments forge deep bonds. With so, you all will be able to branch out later on in life. You never know. I see some of my friends I've been with from the jump in the crowd, and they have been nothing but sweet, funny people. You guys are enough, and you are more fun than anyone or anything I know to be around. When I was in school, though, my friends and I personally were in the academic academy. The teachers and the counselors, Ms. LaSalle, encouraged me and others to grow and change, but do big things along the way. Academic Academy has made us all individuals proud and verbally outgoing people. We have seen and met so many people who sound and used to be in the same situation. Academic Academy as a group has not only encouraged us even more to be the curious bunch and sought out to find true meaning in school, but also to be true to ourselves. And it would allow us to grow out of that aspect of the word failure. None of us are failures, and that's what's different with ACC. They provide welcoming teachers in different diverse classes that allow us to learn from other cultures and backgrounds and diversify ourselves. We as the 2021 class need to make an impact anywhere on this planet. I need to hear you guys' names on the television, ads, TV shows, something, because I know each and every one of you guys is special in your own ways. Your teachers have made each and every one of us strong leaders, and it has bettered ourselves to help others as well, or to show others to do the same thing. I feel as if everyone here gets along with everyone, because our helping hands and bright smiles we provide to one another. The leadership I obtained, my bad, from many people, especially my instructor, Chief Master Sergeant Kim Turner. Not only has she taught others to break out of this shell we were all in at a point, but to be a diamond and shine to everyone around you and prove your worth, and that teamwork makes the dream work, no matter what situation. With her help, my leadership positions around the school, such as speaking with the MSAN conference and even addressing fellow cadets, I have reached new limits, and I was accepted and will attend Virginia Military Institute. I thank her and her help through everything taught, such as resiliency, time management, and all the other things normal classes wouldn't speak on. I could go on and on about her, but this day is about you all as a whole. This isn't my success story, but it's to show you all that you and I have done it. Partially. I have done it, and anyone around us can do the same as long as we stick together and implement what we have learned here to everyone around us and hope to grow and solidify the meaning of the Arlington Career Center. I would like to thank my cousins, my friends, my mom, my dad, my brothers, my uncle, my little sisters and brothers, especially my grandmother, who cannot be here today, except in spirit. She always told me, you will get through it. You will make it through. She won't want me crying either. So thank you all, and let's get this show on the road.
Hello, my name is Catherine Steinmetz, and I am the coordinator for the Arlington Tech program. And I am so grateful to be here today to say a huge congratulations to our second graduating class. You guys are rock stars. We've been celebrating you for the last couple hours, and we're very excited to be celebrating you some more. I'm also here and very grateful for the opportunity to introduce to you one of our most outstanding students, Abby DeCall. Abby, in so many ways, represents the quintessential Arlington Tech student. She is a creative problem solver, an incredibly hard worker, a skilled collaborator, and she has a passion for her community. Abby has contributed to our Career Center community, as well as the Arlington community as a whole. Her commitments extend well beyond her academics. In her sophomore year, Abby organized middle school programming classes called Coding Buddies, where she taught 6th, 7th, and 8th graders basic Python. She has also served as the chair of our school board's Student Advisory Board, as well as the first president of our inaugural National Honor Society class. Abby consistently placed at district and state levels in Skills USA and Cyber Patriot competitions, and she will be graduating here today with her Advanced Studies Diploma from APS and an associate's degree from NOVA. We are so very proud of Abby, her hard work, and her many accomplishments. Please join me in welcoming her as the student speaker for the Arlington Tech class of 2021.
Wow, I really should have brought sunglasses. Good evening, parents, faculty, teachers, counselors, and of course, the graduating class of 2021. Congratulations, graduates. We finally made it to the day that many of you, if you're like me, have been anticipating since we were kids. I thought about this moment for a long time, but when I sat down to write this speech, I found myself speechless. It wasn't an easy task combing through the hundreds of memories and inside jokes we've bonded over these past few years. And it didn't help that our senior year didn't exactly go as planned, with many of us missing the monumental events of high school. But as I reflect on how much we've grown over the last 4 years, I can't help but be sentimental. It feels like just yesterday we were in Mr. Schwinn's class, rushing to put the finishing touches on our Glogster sites. Or when we were in Miss Reese's biology class, ecstatic to watch the premiere of Golgi Gang. We've come a long way from freshman year, and this journey certainly has been unique. We've taken risks and explored our passions, all of which have been unforgettable. I know that for many of us, choosing to go to Arlington Tech was a huge risk, but I think it's safe to say that the risk has paid off. At the time of us submitting our applications, we were tiny middle schoolers, unsure of what we were committing to. We would be the second graduating class of Arlington Tech, and we would learn and grow as the program expanded. Some of us came for the PBL, or the DE courses, or even the CTE courses. We signed up for a multitude of electives ranging from animal science to web design, and discovered what career paths we wanted to explore. And if you still don't know what you want to do these next few years, that's okay. You have the skills, the passion, and the infinite possibilities to accomplish great things. And speaking of great things, just look at where we are today. We survived 4 years of high school, with 1.5 of them being during a pandemic. It definitely was a struggle learning to adapt to what COVID has thrown at us. But if you look around the room, well, maybe I should say stadium, you'll see that you're surrounded by friends and family and teachers who are proud of what you've accomplished and are excited about your future. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, don't forget what we're leaving behind. The incredible kazoo concerts in the Commons at 7:30 in the morning, epic gingerbread house contests, lengthy discussions on corn subsidies, neck jokes, Freedom Fridays, impossibly challenging ropes courses, but most importantly, a legacy for future classes of Arlington Tech students. It's been a privilege and honor to spend these past 4 years with you. We have so much to look forward to. Congratulations to Arlington Tech class of 2021.
Hi, good afternoon. I am Amanda Urcia Trevino, and I'm the coordinator for the English Learner Institute. I am honored today to introduce Scarlet Barrera Jovel as the student speaker for our program. Scarlet is an exceptional student who has worked very hard since arriving to the United States 5 years ago. Scarlet is self-driven, courageous, and a dedicated young woman. Not only has she excelled in her academics, but she has been committed to supporting her peers in the challenges faced by immigrant youth. Scarlet arrived to our program as a timid young woman, but it was clear that underneath her timidness, she had a fire or ganas to succeed. Scarlet sought out leadership opportunities, particularly those that promoted a school community. Scarlet served as the president of the English Learner Institute Student Government Association. During her term, Scarlet initiated a support group for unaccompanied youth called Apoyándonos. Scarlet created a safe place for students who do not have families in this country to share their problems, both personal and academic, and to try to collaboratively find solutions. For 2 years, Scarlet participated and won recognitions in the Skills USA competitions. She felt proud of herself for being the only woman representing auto collision and repair across the region. Scarlet has also volunteered with a program called Locks for Love that serves children with cancer. She donates her hair regularly to this program to help create wigs for children who have suffered hair loss. And this past year, Scarlet served as a member of our school-wide Student Government Association, representing the English learners at our school. Dicen que detrás de cada persona exitosa siempre hay alguien que creó en ella. Mi mamá está aquí hoy día. Ella es esa persona para mí, y yo la quiero reconocer. And I know that behind Scarlet's success, there are so many people who believed in her, including her mom and her many teachers at ACC. Scarlet and all of the graduates here, we will continue to root for you. Sigan adelante, make us proud. Sigan adelante alcanzando su sueño americano. Please join me in welcoming Scarlet.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. My name is Scarlet Barrera, and I'm a student with the English Learner Institute. I want to thank God for allowing us to be here on this special day. 5 years ago, when I was in my country, I never imagined that I could be here in this place, in the United States, speaking and sharing with you my story. I was born in Honduras, a country with a lot of poverty and crime. When I came to the United States 5 years ago, everything was new for me. Learning a new language was one of the challenges that I had to face. I thought I would never learn English. I felt that my dreams and goals were impossible to achieve. I'm one of those people that likes to plan for their future. But when I arrived in the United States, I felt like my dreams were over because everything seemed so difficult. However, when I started school at the Arlington Career Center, everything changed. I felt that others believed in me and that I should believe in myself. I became the president of the student government of the ELI program and then part of the student government for our whole school. I also participated in Skill USA competitions as the only female student for auto repair and collision. All of those achievements helped me build my self-esteem. Everything was perfect, and then everything changed again. School closed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It brought death, grief, isolation, and loss around the world. At that time, I lost my job. I worked to support myself and to help my family survive. So this was very hard for us. But the people at my school were very supportive of me and connect us with help. They never left me alone. I felt like somehow I was protected because of them. Many of my friends who are graduating today with me have a similar story as mine. We have to learn English, adapt to a new culture, and many of us have to work full-time jobs after school, sometimes until very late at night. There are so many challenges for us, but we did it. Compañeros, lo hicimos! I want to thank my mother who is here today. As a single mother, she has done so much for my brother and I. Your sacrifices are not in vain. Gracias, madre, te amo. I want to thank all of my teachers who were there for me in this process. Special thanks to Mr. Castro, my auto repair collision teacher, a great person with a lot of energy and big heart who motivated me to keep going with my studies. Thanks to Ms. Lozano, who is always looking for the best way to help students. Thanks to Mr. Trevino, who was always there helping me and supporting me. And thanks to all of the Arlington Career Center teachers who play an important role in this achievement. I believe that without their support and help, this dream couldn't be possible for us. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Christina Eagle, and I am the proud coordinator of the Program for Employment Preparedness, which is lovingly referred to as PEP. PEP prepares students in the areas of independent living, employment, and self-determination, and continues to develop students into lifelong learners. During this particular year, our students demonstrated grace and adaptability. I am so proud of our PEP family. I am proud of our teachers, of our parents, and our students. We learned that the care and love that builds a family transcends physical spaces. Each of our graduates have shown great determination and also tremendous care for their colleagues and our staff. We have seen our students move with courage in the directions of their dreams, and it is this perseverance which shines brightly tonight. It is my privilege and honor to introduce Leah Tampubalan, who has a bright light within her. Leah has challenged herself this year with dual-enrolled classes to prepare herself to serve in the field of education. I am so happy and hopeful that she will one day join me as a colleague. Please join me in welcoming Leah.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leah Tampubalan, and I am honored here. I am honored to be standing here today, speaking with you all. I wanted to thank Miss Eagle on presenting me on behalf of the ceremony. I know all of our graduates worked so hard to get here today, to overcome any obstacles life has thrown at them. I knew when I first started PEP, the PEP program at Arlington Career Center, I didn't really know what was happening. I just was going into some program. After I left my old high school, PEP has taught me how to be an independent young adult, to be determined, to achieve life's goals, and to never give up when others may knock you down. I have taken a fair amount of child development classes and managed to succeed in all of them. As we wrap this chapter in our lives, I would like to give a huge thank you to the teachers who have been really helpful on helping me gain the confidence I have today. I would also thank my fellow peers for encouraging me and just being there for me whenever I needed it. Lastly, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting us today. Shout out to my parents and brothers.
Let's give it up for our student speakers. They're going to make their way down so that they can later come up with their class. Thank you so much. At this time, we will have our school board member, Mr. Reed Goldstein, offer some congratulatory remarks.
So our deputy clerk of the school board, Claudia Mercado, is today your best friend, because I told her I wanted a speech about an hour long, and she said, you're getting a minute and a half. You and me both. So good evening, graduates, APS staff, families, and friends. I'm Reed Goldstein, member of the school board, and on behalf of Chair Monique O'Grady, Vice Chair Barbara Cannonen, and members Christina Diaz-Torres and David Priddy, congratulations to the class of 2021. This past year and a half, we've lived through challenging times, and I recognize it's been hard on many different levels for all of us. We have faced uncertainty and change, but as life teaches us, we persevere and move forward. Today, we celebrate a remarkable milestone in your lives, the decision each of you made to commit to your education and successfully complete this chapter of your life. I thank our administrators, teachers, and staff for their hard work to support you. There's not enough time or words to convey our appreciation. I'd also like to recognize families, friends, and supporters of our 2021 graduates. You are a pillar for their success, and your encouragement is, in part, why we celebrate today. Class of 2021, today we honor and applaud your hard work and determination to reach this milestone. Today marks the end of one important chapter in your life, but at the same time, it marks the beginning of a new chapter, one full of potential for a bright future. For some of you, the next step may be college. For others, it may be the opportunity to enter a trade or a trade school or the military. And for others, today's graduation brings you to join us in the workforce. No matter what your plans are in the future, I'm confident that you will put the lessons you learned at Arlington Public Schools to good use. Our future lies with you. You are unique, and we celebrate that diversity. To end, I quote the actress Kristen Bell. When you respect the idea that you are sharing the earth with other humans, and when you lead with your nice foot forward, you'll win every time. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it comes back to you when you need it. So as each of you walks across the stage this evening, class of 2021, take the school board's sincerest and most heartfelt congratulations with you.
Thank you, Mr. Goldstein. We will now recognize some of the accomplishments that our students have received this year. Students, when your achievement is called, please stand so that every name can be heard. Please withhold your applause until all names have been read. The first award, we would like to recognize the Phoenix Award. The Phoenix Award is awarded to students who have shown exceptional grace, perseverance, and courage. At this time, please rise. David Cordova, Joelle McKenzie, Elizabeth Lopez, Paul Norsworthy Edghill. The Principal's Award is awarded to students who lead by example, build community, and use their talent and skills for the betterment of others. Please rise. Jacob Harrison, Abby DeCall, Scarlet Barrera Hovel, and Siraj Hammam. At this time, we'd like to recognize students who have earned their Associates of Science degree in Computer Science from Northern Virginia Community College. Please rise. Shushantika Barua, Adrian Buchholz, remain standing. Francesco Crisafulli, Abby DeCall, Connor Edwards, Charles Marley, and Peter Yuan. At this time, we will recognize students earning the General Education Certificate from Northern Virginia Community College. Please rise. Shushantika Barua, Adrian Buchholz, Francesco Crisafulli, Abby DeCall, Connor Edwards, Carol French, Shireen Khan, Charles Male, Kelly Melnick, Sam Muzinski, Liam Norman, Talia Penn, Emilio Tognelli, and Peter Yuan. And now we will recognize the National Honor Society members. They are Yassine Alalak, Michelle Burnett, Peter Collins, Abby DeCall, Thomas Doby, Sophia Field, Carol French, Andrew Green, Abigail McLennan, Joelle McKenzie, Kelly Melnick, Sam Muzinski, Liam Norman, Talia Penn, John Putnam, Henry Raskup, Amber Workman, and Dylan Zito. Congratulations, students, for your awesome achievement. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, we will begin the presentation of diplomas.
Jacob Harrison. Scarlet Barrera. Cornelia Tampabulan. Abby DeCall. Adrian Buchholz. Estefany Carranza. Peter Collins. Marcellus Contreras. David Cordova.
Farzana Akhtar. Yasin Alalak. María Argueta Ramos. Brandon Barrientos. Shushantika Barua. Michelle Burnett. Faith Blevins. William Brenneman.
Michael Ferguson. Jael Fernandez Rocha. Sophia Field. Alfredo Flores. Carol French. Hisham Gagnon. Criseda Garcia Reyes. Najia Grant.
Francesco Crisafulli. Carolyn Cromwell. Thomas Doby. Sebastian Duhl. Eugene Duncan. Connor Edwards. Arnulfo Elías Pérez.
Elena Lovo. Charles Malay. Isaac Mann. Ernest Marfo. Fernando Matute Salinas. Abigail McLennan. Joelle McKenzie. Lucas McMillan.
Andrew Green. Lico Gutierrez. Siraj Hamam. Campbell Hamilton Howard. Shireen Khan. Andy Lemos Gonzalez. Elizabeth Lopez. Miguel Lopez.
Paul Norsworthy Edgehill. Rose Newell. Liam Norman. You too, Jake. Jacob Nystrom. Michael O'Brien. Werner Perez Luis. Alasia Prayer. Talia Penn.
Luam Mekonnen. Kayla Medrano. Natalie Medrano Reyes. Kelly Melnick. James Meneses. Carson Mulieri. Julia Murray. Sam Muzinski. Lamaria Myers.
Graham Rogers. Marco Sagastume Monroy.
Congratulations, Marco.
Geneseth Sanchez Hernandez. Paola Cervellon Ramirez. Taha Shah. Danielle Silva. Julian Sweetman.
Congratulations, Julian.
Anna Tiernan.
Congratulations, Anna.
James Putnam. John Putnam.
Congratulations, John. Good job, John.
Okay. Giovanni Ramirez. Jenny Ramos Ramos. Henry Draskop. Arafat Rashid. Sarah Ray. Leslie Rivas. Jasmine Rivera Carranza. María José Rivera Carranza. Amelia Tierney. Emilio Tognelli. Matthew Vasquez. Kelly Trejo Salamanca. Mateo Vázquez Gómez. Diana Vázquez O'Day. Will Waddell. Amber Workman. Dylan Zito.
Congratulations, class of 2021! Woo! Okay. Before I finally confer the graduates, Dr. Duran has a very few short words as closing remarks.
Congratulations again, class of 2021. Give yourselves a big round of applause. In closing today, as you prepare to leave the field and leave high school, I want to remind you that for many years to come, you may not actually register all of the challenges that you've been through, all the successes that you've had. But I hope that this journey that you've been on through high school will remind you at some point in your life how resilient you've been, how tenacious you've been, and how you are now prepared to meet the challenges that will come after in the next phase of your life. As you prepare to leave APS, we are so proud that you will be out there representing Arlington Public Schools. And I want to make sure that you take the time today, before you leave here, take a moment to really focus and fine-tune what is your dream. What dreams do you have for yourself? Make sure that in the excitement when you leave tonight and you're going to have a party at home, go to a restaurant, celebrate today, but take a moment to ensure yourself that you know what your dreams are. Spend some time really planning those out. As novelist Paulo Coelho said, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that is the fear of failure. And we all have and will experience the feeling of fear at some point in our lives, especially when we're confronted with big dreams that seem unreachable. This past year, many feared for what was to come. We were in a year of unknown. Many of us and many of your families and your community, we were fearing for our own lives, not knowing what was to happen. But we overcame that together. And being here today in person is an example of that. So let this last year remind ourselves that being isolated, being apart, is not human, and it's not what we are used to doing and being as a community. And we've got to take the time to come together more often. There were many family and friends who didn't get to see each other for quite some time. And coming back together, we're reminded of how important that coming together is. As you've completed your high school requirements and you're receiving your diploma, please make sure that you continue on that pursuit of dreams, focusing on what it is you want to accomplish. Your years at Arlington Public Schools, I hope, are a blueprint for what you need to move forward. Please remember to thank everyone along the way who's been there for you, your teachers, your family, your parents, your friends. You cannot do this alone in this world. We all were reminded of that this past year. Be extremely proud of yourselves and savor the moments of success while also being focused on those times of challenge and fear. You can do it. You have done it. Walking across the stage a few minutes ago was proof of that. And as your superintendent, I am so proud that you are leaving Arlington Public Schools representing us in Virginia, in the United States, and hopefully across the world. Congratulations, class of 2021.
And now, with the authority vested in me as principal of Arlington Career Center by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I certify that you have met all requirements of the Arlington County School Board and the Virginia State Board of Education, and I declare you officially graduates of Arlington Career Center, class of 2021. You may move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations! Families, please meet your grads at the designated location, and if you have borrowed a headset, please return them, and congratulations! Woo! Pomp and circumstance. And now for pomp and circumstance. We're gonna leave. Here we go. Let's go.